For years, we've been told that fruit is always healthy, that it's nature's gift, sweet and nourishing, and something we should enjoy freely. Many of us have reached for a bowl of fruit in the morning or a fruit salad in the evening, thinking we are making the healthiest choice possible. But there's something no one really explains after 60, something quiet and often overlooked. It's about how your body processes sugar as you age. For some, the fruit we eat, even the ones considered good, can quietly cause blood sugar levels to spike, sometimes overnight. These are not dramatic events. You won't feel sudden pain or a warning sign. Instead, it can subtly affect your energy, your sleep, your mood, and even your memory over time. It's a gentle, hidden change that creeps in, and many people never notice it until it has already begun to influence their health. If you're watching this, perhaps you've noticed some small shifts in your body lately. You might wake up tired even after a full night's rest, or maybe you find your energy dips in the afternoon, even when you've eaten normally. Perhaps you're starting to notice that your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be, or that focusing on simple tasks takes more effort. You might even feel a subtle frustration thinking, I'm not like I used to be. You're trying to eat well, choosing what you believe is healthy, yet somehow your body feels off balance. These are not failures. They are natural signs that your metabolism, your blood sugar regulation, and your body's internal rhythms are changing with age. You are not alone. Millions of adults over 60 quietly experience this, often without realizing the connection to everyday habits, like the fruits we combine in our meals. My name is Kelly Robbins. I've spent over 15 years working with adults over 60, guiding them through changes in metabolism, memory, and overall wellness. Most of my patients are people just like you, thoughtful, health conscious, and looking for simple ways to support their bodies as they age. Throughout my career, I've seen how small adjustments, the ones most people never think about, can make a profound difference in energy, focus, and overall health. Here's a key insight I want to share with you right now, something that often surprises people over 60. Certain fruits, when combined in specific ways, can quietly and almost imperceptibly raise your blood sugar, sometimes overnight. This isn't something you'll feel immediately. There's no sharp pain, no sudden signal from your body. It's subtle, slow, and easy to overlook, but over time, it can place extra stress on your pancreas, subtly affect how your body regulates insulin, and gradually influence your energy, your focus, and even your clarity of thought. Think of it like a gentle ripple in a pond. One small wave may seem harmless, but when repeated night after night, it can change the surface entirely. This is what happens when high sugar fruits are combined in ways that your body struggles to process efficiently. Over weeks and months, it can leave you feeling more fatigued, less sharp, and even slightly restless when you wake up in the morning. On the other hand, there are fruit combinations that are naturally supportive. These pairings nourish your body without overwhelming it. They release their natural sugars slowly, providing energy that is steady rather than spiking. Most people have never been taught the difference. We grow up believing that all fruit is equally safe and healthy at any time of day, without considering how our metabolism evolves as we age. But after 60, your body responds differently. And understanding this simple distinction can make a meaningful difference in how you feel, both physically and mentally. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of which fruit combinations to avoid, which ones are perfectly safe, and simple, practical ways to protect your blood sugar and maintain steady energy, even overnight, so that your mornings feel brighter, your mind clearer, and your body more balanced. Today, I want to guide you through 3 important insights that become especially meaningful after the age of 60. These are small, practical pieces of knowledge, but they can have a surprisingly profound impact on how you feel day to day, and even on your long-term health. First, we'll explore which common fruit combinations, yes, the ones you might eat every day, can quietly raise your blood sugar while you sleep. These are not foods that feel unhealthy, and yet, in certain pairings, they can place subtle stress on your body. Understanding this will help you enjoy fruit without unknowingly creating energy dips, restless nights, or morning fatigue. Second, we'll look at the subtle signals your body sends when it's struggling to regulate sugar. These aren't dramatic alarms, no sudden pain or obvious symptoms, but gentle whispers, slight fatigue, a touch of brain fog, changes in sleep quality, or even fluctuations in mood. Recognizing these cues allows you to respond with care, rather than letting them accumulate unnoticed. And third, we'll cover simple, practical strategies to enjoy fruit safely. These approaches don't require giving up flavor, variety, or the joy of eating. Instead, they teach you how to pair fruits, choose the right timing, and support your body so that you can enjoy each bite fully without worrying about hidden spikes or long-term strain. By taking these insights to heart, you are not just learning about food. You are giving yourself tools to maintain steady energy, support brain clarity, protect your memory, and preserve your independence. These are gentle, thoughtful steps, small habits that honor your body's wisdom and help you feel more confident, more alert, and more at peace in your daily life. If you find this information helpful, take a quiet moment to subscribe for more gentle, evidence-based guidance for people over 60. There's no rush, just a slow, steady approach to health that respects your pace. I'd like to share a story that illustrates this perfectly. Mrs. Thompson, a delightful 67-year-old patient, came to see me one morning looking a little weary. She had been going to bed at a reasonable hour, yet she kept waking up feeling tired, drained, as if she hadn't slept at all. Her energy during the day was patchy, and she noticed a mild fogginess when trying to focus on even simple tasks. When we talked about her routine, she mentioned a habit she had thought was healthy. Every night, she would enjoy a fruit mixture of bananas, grapes, and orange slices. She loved the sweetness, the variety, and the feeling that she was doing something good for herself. But what she didn't realize was that some fruits, while perfectly nutritious on their own, are naturally high in sugar and absorbed very quickly by the body. When combined, like her nightly mix of bananas and grapes, these sugars can cause a quiet spike in blood sugar that her body, at 67, had a harder time managing overnight. It wasn't dangerous, and it certainly didn't make her feel unwell immediately, but over time it led to subtle fatigue, restless sleep, and even a gentle cloud over her thinking the next morning. She described it as feeling not quite herself when she woke up. The guidance here is simple, yet powerful. High sugar fruits like bananas, grapes, and mangoes are best eaten separately from other high sugar fruits, particularly at night. If you enjoy them in the evening, pairing them with protein or a healthy fat can make a world of difference. A small handful of nuts, a spoonful of Greek yogurt, or a bit of cottage cheese slows the absorption of sugar, allowing your body to process it gently and steadily. This small adjustment can help prevent those overnight spikes, leaving you feeling rested, clear-headed, and more energized the next day. Glycemic load is a concept that's very important to understand as we age. Simply put, it measures how quickly a particular food raises your blood sugar after you eat it. Many people think only about calories or sugar content, but the reality is more nuanced. Two foods can have the same sugar content, but affect your blood sugar very differently, depending on how quickly your body absorbs the sugars and how the foods are combined. For example, consider watermelon and pineapple. On their own, these fruits are refreshing, full of vitamins, and perfectly healthy in moderation. But when eaten together, especially in someone over 60, they can create a surprisingly high glycemic load. This means your blood sugar rises more sharply than you might anticipate. For someone whose insulin sensitivity is naturally declining with age, this can lead to subtle overnight spikes, affecting energy, focus, and even sleep quality. It's not dramatic or alarming in the moment, but over time, these small spikes can quietly influence your overall well-being. The good news is that there are simple, practical strategies to manage this. One is to space high-sugar fruits throughout the day, rather than eating them all at once. Another is to pair them with fiber, protein, or a small amount of healthy fat. These additions slow down the absorption of sugar, helping your body maintain steadier blood sugar levels. For instance, a small apple in the morning with a bowl of oatmeal, or a pear in the afternoon with a slice of cheese or a few nuts, can provide nourishment and sweetness without overwhelming your system. It's a gentle shift in awareness, small, thoughtful changes that respect how your body is evolving with age. By paying attention to glycemic load and fruit combinations, you're not depriving yourself. You're simply giving your body the care and balance it needs to maintain energy, mental clarity, and overall vitality. Many of us naturally reach for fruit before bed because it feels light, refreshing, and healthy. There's a sense of comfort in a small bowl of fruit in the evening. It seems like a harmless treat, something that nourishes without weighing us down. But the timing of fruit consumption matters more than most people realize, especially after the age of 60. High sugar fruits eaten at night can quietly contribute to overnight blood sugar spikes. You might not feel anything at the moment, but these spikes can subtly disrupt your sleep, leaving you tossing and turning, and can carry over into the next morning as grogginess or low energy. Over time, repeated spikes may also affect insulin regulation and overall metabolic balance. I remember a patient, Mr. Delgado, who was 72. He had a nightly habit of enjoying a mix of banana and mango before bed. He loved the sweetness and the routine. It had become a comforting ritual. What he didn't realize was that this combination of high sugar fruits was causing his blood sugar to rise while he slept. As a result, he often woke up feeling restless and tired, with a foggy mind and less energy for the day ahead. When we made a simple change, replacing his nightly banana and mango mix with a handful of berries paired with some almonds, the difference was noticeable almost immediately. Within a week, Mr. Delgado reported deeper, more restful sleep, waking feeling refreshed and more alert. The key here isn't restriction or giving up the foods you enjoy. It's about thoughtful timing and pairing to support your body's natural rhythms. Even small adjustments like this can ripple through your daily life. Better sleep at night improves mood, focus, memory, and energy throughout the day. It's a gentle reminder that our bodies change over time, and respecting those changes can make life feel easier, more balanced, and more nourishing. Not all fruits carry the same effect on blood sugar, and it's important to remember that. Some fruits are naturally gentler, providing nourishment without causing the sudden spikes that can leave your body feeling fatigued or foggy the next day. Berries, like blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, are excellent examples. They are naturally lower in sugar, high in antioxidants, and rich in fiber, which helps slow absorption. Apples and pears, particularly when eaten with their skin, also provide valuable fiber that helps regulate the release of sugars into the bloodstream. This allows your body to process them more comfortably, supporting steady energy levels, clearer thinking, and even better sleep. Here's a simple reflection. Enjoying fruit is not about restriction or denying yourself sweetness. It's about harmony with your body's changing metabolism. As we age, our bodies respond differently, and choosing the right fruit at the right time is an empowering way to care for yourself. It's a reminder that small, mindful choices can honor your body's needs, while still allowing you to savor the natural joys of eating. Equally important is how you combine fruits. Avoid placing multiple high-sugar fruits together in one meal, particularly bananas, grapes, mangoes, or pineapple. These fruits are naturally rich in sugar, and when combined can create a larger blood sugar load than your body can comfortably manage overnight or even during the day. Instead, think about pairing fruits with protein, fiber, or healthy fats. This slows the absorption of sugar and keeps your energy more balanced. For example, berries with a spoonful of yogurt, apple slices with almond butter, or pear with a little cottage cheese are simple combinations that taste wonderful while supporting your body's natural rhythm. Over weeks and months, these small adjustments can make a noticeable difference. Energy becomes more stable, sleep quality improves, and even mental clarity and focus can feel sharper. It's not an instant transformation, but gentle, consistent changes create lasting results. Of course, eating wisely is only part of the picture. Supporting your blood sugar and your overall well-being also involves gentle lifestyle habits. Short walks after meals, staying well hydrated, and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule can all help your body process sugar more effectively and maintain steady energy throughout the day. One patient, Mrs. Liang, 68, began incorporating a short walk after breakfast and dinner. Within a few weeks, she noticed a remarkable difference: less afternoon fatigue, a clearer mind, and mornings that felt more refreshing. Simple, consistent routines like this may seem small, but they have a surprisingly powerful effect over time. These gentle habits honor the natural rhythm of your body and allow it to function with greater ease and comfort. Perhaps the most important lesson of all is learning to truly listen to your body. Subtle cues, like dips in energy, moments of brain fog, or changes in your sleep, are messages. They are not criticisms or failures. They are signals from your body, quietly asking for attention, balance, and care. Respecting these signals is a form of self-care that sustains independence, dignity, and overall well-being. By paying attention, making small adjustments, and honoring what your body tells you, you maintain not only your health, but also your sense of confidence and self-reliance. The path to wellness after 60 is not about perfection or strict rules. It's about gentle awareness, small thoughtful choices, and patience. By combining mindful eating, supportive habits, and attentive listening, you can navigate this stage of life with clarity, energy, and grace. As we grow older, our bodies begin to respond differently to the same foods we once tolerated effortlessly. It's a natural part of aging, and it's not a sign of weakness or failure. The pancreas, which produces insulin to help regulate blood sugar, often slows down slightly. Muscles and organs may absorb glucose less efficiently, and even our sleep cycles can change, subtly affecting how our bodies process the energy we take in. Because of these changes, supporting your body requires a more thoughtful approach. It's no longer just about what you eat, but also about how and when you eat it. Choosing foods and habits that assist your body, rather than silently strain it, can make a remarkable difference in your energy, focus, and overall sense of well-being. Gentle pairings of fruits with protein, fiber, or healthy fats, mindful timing of meals and snacks, and attention to portion sizes can help stabilize blood sugar. This reduces sudden spikes, allows your body to process energy more smoothly, and protects both your physical and mental clarity. Over time, these small adjustments create a foundation of steady energy, more restful sleep, and improved resilience. It's a reminder that aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or losing vitality. By making thoughtful choices and listening to your body's signals, you can continue to feel vibrant, focused, and in control of your health. Small, consistent habits like these honor your body's wisdom, support your independence, and allow you to move through each day with confidence and ease. Your memory, your mental clarity, and your daily energy are far more than conveniences. They are the foundation of your independence, your confidence, and the quality of life you deserve. These are the things that allow you to engage fully with your family, enjoy your hobbies, and navigate each day with ease and dignity. What's remarkable is that small, thoughtful choices, like which fruits you combine, how much you eat, and the timing of your meals, carry far more weight than most people realize. These choices aren't about strict rules, deprivation, or fear. They are about awareness, respect, and a deep, nurturing care for your own body. Think of it this way: every morning that you wake up with energy, every afternoon that you remain alert for a meaningful conversation or a simple joy, every evening that you fall asleep peacefully and restfully, these are gifts. And they are gifts that we can protect through gentle, mindful choices. Even subtle adjustments, implemented slowly and consistently, honor the wisdom of your body, pairing fruit thoughtfully, choosing supportive habits, and listening to your subtle internal cues are all small acts that, over time, help maintain your vitality, your focus, and your sense of self. These practices are not about perfection. They are about creating a life that feels full, rich, and in harmony with the natural rhythms of aging. By giving attention to these quiet details, you nurture not just your body, but also your confidence, independence, and peace of mind. It's a gentle reminder that aging does not mean losing control. It means learning to move with awareness, care, and a sense of respect for the life you've built and continue to enjoy. Thank you for taking this time to care for yourself. Remember, fruit is a beautiful part of your diet, but after 60, it's about harmony, not restriction. Gentle choices, mindful combinations, and listening to your body can support your energy, memory, and independence. You have the power to shape your days with small, thoughtful steps. Approach them with patience, kindness, and confidence, knowing that each decision is a quiet act of care for yourself. May your mornings be full of clarity, your afternoons full of energy, and your nights full of restful sleep.